Sitaram, Jai Jai Ram. Everybody. Ram, Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Jai Ram. Everyone together. Ram, Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Jai Ram. Everyone now. Ram, Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Jai Ram. Together. Ram, Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Jai Ram. With your heart. Ram, Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Ram,
on such a first wonderful Kirtan. I mean, you filled the room.
You all filled it.
So, speaking of filling the room, once again I'll ask everybody, if you see a little bit of a gap, just fill it in, because I saw it getting a little squished in the back, so that way everybody has some breathing room, be comfortable. You know, I went to a Kirtan in London. In a room like this, they literally fit 80 people. Like it's like you're in India. And you know, I was born here. I'm from an Indian background. My parents are from India, but I really struggled in India. And seeing people who have nothing to do with the continent of India sitting so jam-packed together for Kirtan, I was just in admiration. I mean, like I went to visit a temple in India, and oh my gosh, like it's supposed to be a spiritual place, and people wait in lines for 8 to 10 hours, you know, just to get a glimpse of their God for 2 or 3 seconds. And there I am, and I'm like, oh, this smells, and like sweaty people are rubbing up against me, and I'm like, wow, really takes some purity to wait in line for 10 hours to get, you know, a glimpse for just a few seconds, and in such an environment. All right, that was a bit of a tangent story. So, how many of you have heard the phrase Bhakti Yoga before? How many of you have not heard it? So, but yoga, yes, everyone's heard of yoga. So, just like there's various types of yoga, there is a yoga known as Bhakti Yoga. It's known as the yoga of love and gratitude. And Bhakti Yoga is actually the original form of yoga, from which all the other yoga asanas that you are very familiar with practicing in a studio like this are derived from. It talks about the 8 different limbs of yoga, and the limb that is practiced in studios, that is very popularized in Western culture, is the asanas. But Bhakti Yoga is actually a lifestyle, it's a way of life. You know, how can you be a yogi outside of just the studio? And what does it mean to be a yogi? It means to be in a state of awareness, be in a state of happiness, not letting your senses control you, but you control your senses. So Bhakti Yoga is an encapsulating science behind how do you live in the world without becoming tangled into the muck that we see out there. There's a beautiful analogy given that you can imagine a lotus flower. I love this analogy, so some of you may be familiar with it if you've come before, but what quality does a lotus flower have? Freshness. But why does it have freshness?
Hydrophobic.
It's hydrophobic. Hydrophobic. Anybody know what hydrophobic means? Phobic means be scared of something. Hydro is water. Not exactly being scared of water, but essentially, water does not permeate a lotus flower. You'll see lotus flowers typically grow out of mud or very muddy waters, but it's such a beautiful flower that grows out of mud. So in that same way, it is said that Bhakti Yoga allows you to be a lotus flower that blossoms out of mud. And that analogy extends to, the world being a pond, and it can be muddy in places, but you don't let that affect you. You still blossom as a lotus. So that being said, we like to share a little bit more of the practical wisdom behind Bhakti Yoga. So today we're going to be talking about goal setting. If you would like, you can stay up here, or sorry, I normally normally there's like an introduction and everything, but I kind of flowed into it this time, so. Yeah, I'm good here, yeah, no problem. So, Ian and friends, yes. Sorry, I'm really bad at introducing myself. My name's Ian, nice to meet you all. I help run the place, and I'm very grateful because we've been running these programs for about 3 years, and we got this space about 9 months ago, and you all are what are making this such a wonderful community. That being said, I've been practicing bhakti for about 4 or 5 years now. I come from a background where I grew up in a spiritual environment, but I never really took interest in it until a lot later, until I went to college and I started to question a lot of things happening around me. All right, so goal setting. I will start with a disclaimer that this presentation is adapted from a spiritual teacher I admire. So it's not exactly plagiarism, but in Bhakti we really appreciate this idea of passing down knowledge as it is, without adding your own mental concoction or ideas. Because, if everybody were to add their own layer of abstraction, it changes the meaning. Goal setting. Who's written some goals for this year? Few people. Perhaps if you are struggling to write your goals, or if you've already written your goals, I hope this really helps, because I know it helped me when I went through this process of goal setting from a Vedic perspective, of following through with determination. So if we have some brave souls out there, and perhaps we'll have a wireless mic that can go around, would anybody be willing to share any goals that you have for 2026? Yes.
It's kind of a simple goal, but I hope to read 20 books this year, so that's one of my simple goals.
Read 20 books. Yeah, that's a great goal. Yes. And can I ask you why?
It gets me off my phone, and I read 20 books last year, and I felt like it was less screen time
cultivating more optimism.
Why?
I learned it was actually a skill, which I thought of it historically as more of like an innate trait, and B, sort of the overall landscape right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
In today's world, optimism, I think, is such a potent quality that is lacking, and without it, it's very easy to drown, for lack of better words. One more person? Yes. I really love this side of the room today.
For me, my goals, a couple of them this year, is one is to continually check in with myself and just be conscious of standing up for myself and really checking in with my intuition for each present moment of what I encounter, and remembering my voice and remembering how I feel when I speak and when it talks to me and directs me correctly, intuitively. And my other goal is to travel.
Love it. And I love that you've taken initiative. You're already talking about it and being vocal. So that's really great. Can you mute my mic?
I swear to God, Sonny.
All right. So, that being said,
Microphone public.
the reason I was asking for the why is we all have a different why. But it's the why that drives us, it's not the goal. So I wanted to start briefly with a why from a Vedic or a Bhakti Yoga perspective. So from a Vedic perspective, goals are meaningful aims that align us with dharma, right principles, and right action, and help us grow in character and consciousness. So for instance, one might say, get a job. I mean, you can have many motivations for getting a job. What can be one motivation? Survival. And survival through money. Or another could be, so that's essentially meeting basic needs. Another could be, I want a job so I can buy a big house, a Ferrari, and a private jet. Very valid. I have many friends, even myself at one point, before the realities of the real world hit me. And this economy. So there can be a variety of reasons. So one thing, a baseline that we'll establish today is, who's heard of like the Maslow hierarchy of needs, right? So we're going to assume today that we are meeting those needs, because without meeting those needs, it is difficult to focus on a higher level of consciousness. If even like, in the morning, if I'm meditating and I'm hungry, I'm not really meditating, I'm meditating on my stomach. So it's important for those needs to be met. I know this is a long list. So this is a list of qualities that is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita and the Srimad Bhagavatam. So these two books are books on yoga literatures. They were written many thousands of years ago, and they're very voluminous. The Srimad Bhagavatam, if I were to, put it from here, it would probably stretch to Kana with the drum. It's a very long volume of books. So it's definitely a very comprehensive guide on like the yogic philosophies. But some qualities that I extracted from those books with the help of our friend ChatGPT, which are in the mode of goodness, are listed here. And these are qualities which contain spiritual potencies that not only uplift you, but uplift those around you. So we will try a technique I heard from one of my spiritual mentors on goal setting, to set goals which help us follow through and set direction to help us achieve some of these spiritual qualities. It's not a comprehensive list, it's hopefully something to give you an idea, but it allows us, or me, to lead a more meaningful, fulfilling life aligned with purpose, or dharma. Anybody familiar with the word dharma? I think it's up there with Om in terms of words that made it into like mainstream yoga studios. So there's this verse in the Gita. So Sanskrit is a really beautiful language. It's essentially poetry. It's always done in meters. So I'll sing it. It might not make sense. It doesn't make sense to me either, but I read the translation and I translated it to English. But it's Nirmana moha ajita shanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamha dvandve vimukta shuka dukkha shangye gachanti amuda padamavyayam tat. I mean, imagine having a conversation in this language. It's like really beautiful. Like it's inspiring to me how like through sound and poetry it's possible to have a full language that you can communicate in. I will try to stick to the main point. I'm very talkative today, so I'm going on all kinds of tangents. So this set of words, this poem, it talks about ways to reform our interaction with the world. So it says, Nirman means be very curious, open, and humble. Don't be the know-it-all. I know I've tried to be the know-it-all. It's hard to say I don't know if someone asks you something, especially if you're working in a place of authority. Mohajitta means to conquer illusion. Sangha dosha, give up bad association. There's that very common saying, right? Tell me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. The people we associate with, the people we are around, affect who we are. So these are just specific suggestions from the Gita and ways we can improve ourselves, just a small subset. And improvement means that we are happier. I mean, if you're not happy, can it really be considered improvement, right? I mean, hopefully we're all working towards happiness. Everybody wants to be happy. No? Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so with that foundation, I'm also a victim of this, but I will write down a goal and it fizzles out. Some fizzle out after the first few weeks, some fizzle out after a few days. So the most important quality in goal setting is determination. So I'm gonna advance through some slides fairly quickly with just some statements and phrases and inspirations from the Vedas which talk about being determined. Make a specific, strong decision. So I went ahead and I searched up the etymology of the word decision, so I'm going to read it out. So it's from the mid-15th century, decision, act of deciding, from Old French, from Latin, a decision, settlement, agreement, noun of action from past participle, stem of decidere, to decide, determine. Literally, to cut off, from the off. And then kadir, to cut. Did anybody grab what that means? Anybody majoring in English along those lines?
To cut off. I cut the part where you said cut off. So like when you decide something, you cut off all the wrong things.
Yeah, in a way it's to commit yourself to something. You make a decision to cut out, to strike off something. It literally means to get something done. So cut off what doesn't matter and focus on what's most important. I really like this one. Don't major in minor things. I find that I do that a lot. Something very small and I'll make it a big deal, becomes my major. But our goal is not to be pulled in all the directions that life takes us. If we deem it to be what's most important and give your attention. Life is short. I know, another cliche statement, but life is short. Prioritize what's most important. And how do we do that? Through deliberation. It requires consideration to deliberate. And deliberate contains the word Libra. Anybody a Libra? Yes? Just three? Really? Up here? No one else? Okay. So what qualities are in a Libra, do you know?
Being balanced and rational.
Balanced and rational, right? So, so qualities of Libra are that you take out the pan scale and you really weigh your decisions. You're rational. You make a rational decision. You weigh out the consequences. So deliberation means that through consideration you weigh out consequences. And this is one of the things that humans are most capable of. Other species are not capable of deliberation. It's what makes humans different. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? What is the goal of my existence? Why am I sitting in this room? Human beings are infinitely more intelligent and they can trace out causation. There was an example I heard, which is you can engage a cat with a stick and a piece of string, and it'll chase it around all day long because it doesn't have that ability to deliberate. Why am I doing this and what is the reward of doing this? But as humans, we have a higher consciousness. So thinking about the consequences of what we do is highly effective when we are trying to decide how to engage ourselves. Another good thing to have in a goal is to have an emotional reason. When I was hearing this talk given, they were giving the example of how this is something they'd see on a Weight Watchers window. It said, "You gotta wanna." Who's gotta wanna?
You.
No, I. Not you. But we've gotta wanna. You really have to want it. And you really want it when there's an emotional connection. You can't just write down, "I'm going to stop scrolling," and expect it to happen. If there's not an emotional connection pulling you towards following through that goal, you really gotta wanna. Assume it can be done. There's a teacher from Bhakti Yoga, from the lineage of teachers. His name is Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And he says that every soul can rise in due course of time. No soul is disqualified. I don't know about you, but I've felt many times, for several years I've written down goals and I've struggled. I mean, one of my goals was to learn Sanskrit and be able to memorize Sanskrit because it's just something that pulls on my heartstrings. But I just could not for the life of me. My sister, my younger sister, she can memorize like that entire poem I just sang. She can memorize it in a day. That probably took me 3 weeks. But this really helped me personally, which is assume it can be done. It's actually illogical to say that one cannot make advancement because, the process of yoga, who was it designed for? It was designed for us. And it was designed so that we can make advancement on a spiritual conscious journey. So it's illogical to say that you can't make advancement. It's kind of like saying I'm attending a math class, I'm in algebra, and I can't move on to, what's after algebra, geometry? I should know, I'm an engineer. Choose deliberate practice over luck. Success is like a recipe. It's something that doesn't happen by chance, but you have to follow the right recipe to feel confident. In Bhakti Yoga, these people are known as acharyas, people who have mastered the art of what they are doing. If you follow in their footsteps, there's no chance, it's deliberate decision. In this life, we all follow recipes. I mean, to learn math, to learn how to drive a car, to cook, quite literally speaking. But it also means just because you have a teacher or just because you're following instructions, it doesn't mean that you will automatically make advancement. You must prepare yourself. You can't assume that because you're part of a specific institution that it'll work. It's kind of like, I got a gym membership and I'm part of 425 Fitness. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna come out 365 days from now a transformed person. But you have to prepare yourself. Avoid distractions, and I know, try to wrap it up in a few minutes. There are more distractions in the current time, age, circumstance than ever before. I know I'm always distracted. I literally got that device to keep me from being more distracted. And one of the practices that's helped me is to take time to write down things that you feel are holding you back. Real happiness comes to those who are able to control their senses and tune them towards the right, deliberate thing, where you're able to cut out distractions. So how many of you have made a to-do list? Yeah, I have to start my every day with a to-do list. I can't live without one. So the suggestion here is to create a not to-do list. Because you can often be in a situation where you're doing something that you know you're not supposed to be doing and you really wish that you were doing something else. Right? But by writing it down, there's potency in putting it on paper. You bring light to something, you bring awareness to something, and it really helps you overcome that thing you wish you were not doing. So another Sanskrit snippet from the Vedic literatures. Yato yato nischalati manas chanchalam ashthiram tatas tato niyamyetad atmani eva vasam nayet. Did I do that right? I'm looking at the experts who have recited Sanskrit longer than I have. So this is the word for word breakdown. I'll skip it just for the sake of timing. The translation is, from wherever the mind wanders due to its flickering and unsteady nature, one must certainly withdraw it and bring it back under the control of the self. And the further elaboration is, the nature of the mind is flickering and unsteady, but a self-realized yogi has to control the mind. The mind should not control him. One who controls the mind, and therefore the senses as well, is called a Goswami, or Swami. And one who is controlled by the mind is called a Godasa, or servant of the senses. Who wants to be a Goswami? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. It's a good start. But hopefully it's something that we're all striving for. I mean, who wants to be a servant of their senses? There's this picture from the Gita, and it's an analogy of this statement, where the chariot is the body, the horses are the senses. Sorry, can I zoom in? Oh, I can zoom in, technology. The driver is the intelligence, the passenger is the soul, and the road is our life in this world that we're navigating. And if the mind, the reins are uncontrolled, the senses, the horses run wild. So this picture, I really like it. I think it's a really accurate representation of what life can be like if we aren't in control of the senses. A few last ones. Frame or be framed. We live in a world where we can very easily be influenced. I think someone was saying that one of their goals was to be a little bit more optimistic, because we are all followers of something. if we don't frame what we want to do, someone else will frame it for us and put it up in our house. So, and that brings me to this idea of composing a personal constitution. Anybody gone to Washington, D.C.? Seen the piece of paper that holds the United States together, or seemingly holds it together? Very important piece of paper. But it's essentially the idea that a group of people came together and they wrote down what they wanted. And it's posted on the wall for everyone to see. And because they wrote it down 250 years ago, it's a framework that's, it's done what it's supposed to do. Whether it's a laudable system, I won't really get into, but it's been followed for 250 years. And if you think about that, if we live for 80, 90, 100 years, we exist for a long time. Why shouldn't we have a constitution for our own selves that direct our life? So in that same way, we should write down our own constitution, priority, values, and goals through the power of self-reflection, introspection, thinking about what we want in life. What do we want 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 50 years from now? By the time we leave this world, what is it that we want? Otherwise, goals can be different every year, and short-term goals are good, but what are we working towards? So that being said, I anticipated I would talk quicker, but I did not. So there are some activities, but not an issue. If you scan this QR code, it'll take you to a nifty guide. It's a Google Doc that's about 5 pages long. Print it out, 9 pages. 9 pages long. Again, it's a constitution. So if you feel like you got something out of this process or this talk about goal setting and how to be intentional and how to put perhaps a yogic or spiritual twist to it, you can scan that QR code. You can try to fill out the worksheet. See if it helps you be more determined in your goals. And we'll send it in the WhatsApp group as well if you're part of the WhatsApp group, or we'll share a QR code on how you can join the WhatsApp group later. Finally, I am done talking. Any questions, comments, realizations, reflections, anything that stood out? Yes, issue. Can you get a mic? We'll get it to you in 7 seconds or less. I think it's coming from here.
I just wanted to add, emphasize the idea of frame or be framed. I really liked that wording. I think that was one of the main kind of takeaways from 2025 for me, is that it's easy for the machine of the world to make you feel bad about yourself, to kind of make it feel like you're not achieving the things that you're quote unquote supposed to be achieving. And just realizing that your freedom lies in your train of thought, how you set yourself up, what your goals are, what your friends are, who your friends are, and really your life lies in your ability to frame your own life, frame as much as you can be aware of in your own life. And I just really like that wording, frame or be framed.
Yes, absolutely. I really liked how you brought up the point of friends, because from my personal experience, and maybe you all have experienced it as well, the people we surround ourselves with have a really big influence on our lives. I mean, I'm someone who has never cursed, or rather, I'll correct that statement. I'm someone who normally does not curse. But when I was in middle school, I was hanging out with some kids who would curse all the time. And it became a habit. It would just start slipping out of my mouth, in conversation. I can't even imagine, I don't know how old you are when you're in middle school, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can't imagine, a 13-year-old, cursing. At least now I can't.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if I walk into a high school, I'd be surprised. I know, but it's the importance of the people you surround yourself with, because even if you don't want to do something, they make you do it. Not purposefully, but it rubs off inadvertently. And that's part of the reason why this place exists, is to give association, to give a community where you're able to have some positive reinforcement. issue. Anything else? One person took away something. Yes.
Just overall, I really appreciated that, and it spoke to me very clearly, so I'm inspired to go through the document and actually sit down with intention. And I like what you said about creating your own constitution for your own life, and I never thought about that too much, so thank you.
Yes. I mean, I've always struggled to follow through with goals, but I realized that the goal itself is quite large, but if the process of planning for that goal itself is just 20 seconds of writing it down, we can't really expect much from it. It has to be very well thought out. It has to be something you invest time in, maybe even a few weeks in, to really think through, what is it that I'm trying to do? Why am I doing it? How am I going to do it? What is the time frame I'm going to do it in? What is driving me? Yes.
Can you go back one slide to the horses?
Yeah, I get the most.
Or more than one slide, please. Oh, it's touch. Okay, sorry. I've looked at this like 100 times or whatever, and I was just like, the tongue is licking the hand or whatever, trying to lick the hand.
I don't think it's trying to lick the hand. They're all just wearing badges of what each horse represents. It looks like it's trying to lick, but it just represents the tongue.
I know. I was just hoping that it wasn't the ear, and I was like,
Oh.
that's the same. But I just think it's a powerful photograph or a powerful artist depiction, because when we're setting goals, we have to know like what we're working with, right? And like the mind is often the hardest obstacle to get around. Like just reining the mind in and roping it in, and there's like a million different ways to do that, you know what I mean? But a lot of people just sort of like autopilot things, you know? So understanding what the mind is doing is very important.
Absolutely. I really liked how you said reining the mind in. It literally ties into this analogy, but it's yet another common saying. So, yes, Rachel.
Our goal is once you send out the link for Monday's class, our goal is to sign up and take that series of Monday classes. All of us
Yes.
have that same goal, right? We're all going to take the class on Monday to learn all about what we're supposed to learn. It's like an 8-week classes.
Yeah. So there's. Thank you, Rachel. This was not a paid advertisement or placement by any means. But we're starting a series on Monday called Beginning Bhakti, and it's 8 weeks long, and it dives into more of these concepts in Bhakti Yoga. It talks about spiritual evolution, karma, free will or destiny, many more topics as well. That's going to be taught by this fine gentleman right here. So, if you'd like, I'll share details at the end, and there's a flyer with the QR code you can scan at our nifty bulletin board. All right, back to the main programming. So we have two more kirtans. We have 2 more kirtans for today. And it's really beautiful because we have 3 kirtans and they're all led by 3 different people. And, there used to be a day and time when we really struggled to find people to lead kirtans. I mean, Atma was there during those days. We'd be like, Atma, are you free? Come. We really don't have anybody. It would be like a code red, now look at him. He's sitting in the audience, and I'm also just talking into this mic, but I'm not having to do any kirtan. So, anyways, we're very grateful to all of you who make this event possible, who do the kirtans, because without the kirtan, we can all sit here, but there's not much to do.
And thank you, Ion.
All right. So. You want to move there, or you want to stay here? Let's do that. Maybe we'll have you and Bradley just switch places. If you would like to stretch your legs, please do so. Again, we don't want to be meditating on the fact that our legs hurt. So feel free to stretch.
Thank you.
Yes. I struggle to sit crisscross. Like, you know, when I would sit crisscross as a kid, it was literally like this. My parents sent me to a doctor. They're like, what's wrong with it? But it got better over time. I mean, I still, when I say crisscross, you might see it's a little more elevated, but it's worked out over time.
B flat, A flat, B flat, whatever that is.
I mean, that's kind of like what I was already playing.
B flat, A flat, and then it'll go down to E flat and then D flat. So B flat's good.
Minor.
Goes down. And then it'll go. Go all the way down to E flat. Maybe tilt the thing towards me.
Good.
Are you gonna?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I love your harmonium playing. It's so nice.
It really is.
Yeah, don't knock her in the head.
So let's settle back down.
So yeah,
Find a comfortable
I'll
place
start
to
it off
sit.
with just me, and then when I cue them, yeah, I'll cue them in on that. You guys cue.
That's probably gonna feedback from the mic.
Yeah, no, I think it's. I'll turn it off just a second.
Mic check. Haribol, Haribol. Mic check.
Hello. Mic check. 1, 2. All right. Sounds good. Good evening, y'all. I'm just gonna go over the mantra meditation one more time because we had some people come in. So this is a call and response. I will read. You can read this. This is Sanskrit, and so I will sing it, and then you'll sing it back to me, and we can go over the words real quick. So it starts with Govinda,
Govinda,
Jaya Jaya,
Jaya Jaya,
Gopala Jaya Jaya,
Gopala Jaya Jaya,
Radha,
Radha,
Ramana,
Ramana,
Hari,
Hari,
Govinda Jaya Jaya.
Govinda Jaya Jaya.
Alright. Together. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya. Thank you so much. We have one more kirtan ready to go.
Yes. We'll do another shuffle real quick.
One more shuffle. Stretch your legs if you'd like.
Why not? Sorry.
Hello everyone, we're off to our last kirtan of the night, and we can say the words together. There's going to be 2 mantras. We'll start with the first one and then I'll go with the next one. It's a little bit of a tongue twister, it can be when we sing it, but I promise we'll get it when we do it together. So I'll say a word and then we all can repeat. It's Krishna,
Krishna,
Govinda,
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 Gopala,
Gopala,
Nandalal.
Nandalal,
Then Govinda,
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 Gopala,
Gopala,
Nandalal.
Nandalal.
Perfect. And then the second mantra, maybe you guys have heard about this. We call this the Maha Mantra, and here's how it goes. Hare,
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna,
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 Hare,
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 Rama,
Rama,
Hare,
Hare,
Rama,
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 Hare,
Hare,
Hare.
Hare.
Yay, you guys are all experts. Alright, so we'll do this in a call and response style. For that, I want to mention that these floors are special floors in the sense that people have danced on them really happily. And one of the things we say that whenever someone's really happy, we can express it through dance. And if that's your cup of tea, when the music gets a little more upbeat, feel free to get up and dance and or move in whatever way you'd like to express yourself. So that offer is always open. Govinda, Govinda.
Not only did you all dance, but the mantra was quite literally dancing because the whole room was dancing. It took some time to warm up too. We had new people today, but hopefully you had an experience of what it means to engage your full body in some mantra meditation. Who thought this is what mantra meditation means? Usually not very many hands, but that's the beautiful part about Kirtan. It's meant to be a full body, a meditation that engages all the senses. And dance is one way that we're able to engage ourselves in a state of true happiness. I mean, that's what you do after all. I mean, you do a happy dance. All right, so that being said, I want to thank, first of all of you, our Kirtan singers, chanters, and dancers. What a way to start the new year. In addition, I want to thank everybody who made the Kirtan possible. We had Kana going crazy on the drum. We had Isa singing backup vocals, and she was over there in the pink. We had Manya lead us for this last Kirtan. We had Jasper on the bass guitar and lead us for the second Kirtan. We had Bradley lead us for the first Kirtan and on the acoustic guitar. And we have Atma also singing backup. Where's Atma? He's in the back.
We have IM.
In addition, there's many volunteers. Unfortunately, you don't have a list today, but there's many volunteers who work behind the scenes to help make this event possible. You know, from setting up the place to cleaning the place to even making the food. We have a delicious feast today. You know, it's barely being held by the table, quite literally. So watch your step as you go there. We don't want to bump into anything. So we're very grateful to all the volunteers who work behind the scenes to make this event possible. Just some announcements for some upcoming events. On February 1st, we have an Ayurveda workshop called Healing with Spices. So as I mentioned, Bhakti Yoga is an all-inclusive process. Part of that process is actually the study of Ayurveda, of how what you eat affects how you feel and what to eat during what season, so on and so forth. We convert the place into a kitchen. You wouldn't believe it. It's a great transformation, but it's really fun. It fills up fast. You can find it on our website or the WhatsApp. In addition, this is what Rachel was mentioning. We have a new series called Beginning Bhakti. It's 8 weeks, every Monday, 7 to 8 p.m. on Zoom. It's a discussion-based class, seminar, workshop, whatever really works for you. Those are some of the topics. The mind, is it a friend or a foe? Laws of karma, spiritual evolution, the pursuit of happiness. Yes, everybody's pursuing happiness. So if you're interested, you can scan that QR code, you can talk to Bradley, or you can scan the QR code on the bulletin board. We give you 3 options, but talk to him, he's the best. We will be back for Kirtan next week, the week after, 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 and the week after, as far as I can tell. So we hope you continue to join us. Part of the reason we started this community is we realized that there's a shortcoming of weekly Kirtan in Seattle. So if you're looking, if Kirtan you found was really helpful for your soul to meditate, to find a community of people who you resonate with, please do try to make it a commitment to come every week. I'm not saying that because we run the place, but truly I saw a difference when I picked up a sadhana or a practice, which I did weekly consistently, it's kind of like going to the gym. It's to develop your spiritual fitness. So whether it's kirtan, whether it's something else, we hope that you keep returning such that you're able to find a little bit of spirituality or something along those lines in a place otherwise known as Seattle. Yeah. All right. And if you scan that QR code, it takes you to our WhatsApp community. That's where most of the most up-to-date information is. I know because I manage the website. We had a gong event the past week and I totally forgot to put it on there, but the WhatsApp community always has all the information. So if you scan that, it takes you there. That being said, once again, I will stop talking. Some logistics for the food. We are in a tight space, so what we do is we exit out this door right here. Sanchit, can you wave your arm so they know? There's a door right here. You exit out this door, go around the hall, back through the entrance, where we'll have some wonderful volunteers waiting to serve you today's feast. And if you have any allergies, please do let them know. They will let you know what you can have. Thank you so much, everybody.